One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. Why is it not working? Strange. One, two, one, two. Ah. Sorry about that, guys. Excuse me. Yeah, I just didn't have the mic plugged in there. Sorry about that. So it should be a much clearer sound out of this sort of external mic. So that looks good there. Let's go to the dashboard. That looks good there. We're going green. Yeah, well, sorry about that last one, guys. That's for sure. I mean, I think I maybe sort of had, you know, it was a weird one. I think, you know, because I was sort of keen to get that gold, you know, and it ended up rushing me and just sort of playing hastily. I need to sort of have the breaks. And I mean, it was a good time now. I think I've just had a bit of an extended one, you know, so I'm hoping that just, you know, do me what I need, you know, to get back into the right flow. So we're going to see. I mean, I'm just going to send a tweet out here. This is what I've gone for, guys. Accept the challenge and feel the exhilaration. So yeah, I can sort of go for a lot more now because we've got no limit on characters. Excuse me, a bit of water there so I don't end up having to clear my throat, hopefully too much. Sometimes talking non-stop for you guys gives you a dry throat, you know, so excuse me if I ever sort of cough or clear my throat. It's all for you guys, okay? So I go through the pain for you guys, the pain barrier. Okay, so we're going to go, guys. I wonder if I can get this off of this game. I mean, the thing is, I'm sort of losing and going back, and then I'm just out of reach again. I mean, I guess what I really need is a real good performance against a good level of player, and I might just sneak in there. I mean, I need 16, so I've had 18 points off of play before. So, I mean, that's sort of going to be a gold player that I'm going to need to get the 18, I think. So, I wonder if I sort of, obviously I would prefer just one sort of game. Well, I mean, what I would like is a gold player that lottos. I mean, I was thinking there that last game, you know, it's a bit of a shame the reason that went against me was that lotto that he did with his general. You know, he sort of got the Louis there, and he got the major in that. Sort of really did. Well, bronze lieutenant, eh, guys? What do you think I should be doing in this game? I wonder. I mean, this is the thing. I mean, this setup isn't really built for lottoers, and I did find that out the hard way that last time. I mean, there's no guarantee this is a lotto player, though. I mean, he's got more losses there actually. So, all right. So, let's sort of hope for the best. I mean, I think I've made some mistakes as well in that last game up here with my attacks and stuff. I'll have to sort of review that one again carefully to see exactly what happened. I mean, it's so good sometimes to review, you know, because I always tend to find something I learn in there or I see that I did, you know, and hopefully I'm sort of remembering always to sort of learn, take those sort of learning, those lessons on board in my play. Alright, so I mean, yeah, the other thing I realised I hadn't been doing is just being bolder with the captains, because that's sort of part of the whole idea really, and it was something I did a long time ago. I was sort of, or you know, a while ago. Alright, well, we may be able to sort of snag a colonel here if I sort of just let him go for it. Yeah, I mean, I might just sort of do it that way, see what he's going to do. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. I mean, I'm prepared to take that sort of change there. But now is obviously the situation of the potential martial charge coming down. And that's handy straight away there, Colonel, nice and easy. So we go here. I mean, now that's good then, isn't it, that I didn't sort of do that, because that would have sort of lost that captain unnecessarily. So, alright, well, okay, so he's coming in again with another captain there, so I'll get that out of the way, and I'll start to sort of mobilise stuff up here. I can sort of get that one out. So we know we've got a bomb there, captain there. I've got to try and sort of just get at least a route. I mean, if that's his marshal, at least get my route past my spy. Yeah, at least now I've got the 2 routes now if I need them. Now I'm not sure what that was. Okay, so that's his. Well, I mean, he knows he's going to sort of come in probably on that captain now. So, alright, well, I mean, he's going to have to sort of do it that way. I'm not too concerned. I've got that colonel up on him in a way, so that sort of balances that. So let's just see here. I mean, he would, you know, it's his level of play there sort of made that. Okay, so yeah, I mean, now he's obviously looking to come in for that general, no doubt. So I might just sort of start to bring it back a bit. See if he's got a marshal coming in. No doubt it is. Yeah, that's fine. So, alright, well, I mean, I can, if he wants to sort of do that, I can sort. I'm safe over there for the time being. I mean, I've got his general, so right. So I guess, yeah. Now what I need to do realistically is just sort of make a charge with my colonels, really, or with the other colonel anyway. See what they. Okay. Alright, well, I mean, if he sort of does that exchange, then I'm not going to worry too much about it. You may start to lotto now anyway, so let's see. At least now, yeah, I've got my sort of colonel there. And alright, well, he's still got another one as well, hasn't he? So alright, let's go for this. Get that out of the way. Well, he's lottoing, so alright, well, I mean, I guess I just better just put a stop on that, really. I'm up the general on him, and what else? Okay, so I can just sort of stay safe there for the time being. You know, I mean, I can even sort of just stay up that way. I mean, he's gonna, yeah, if he's got any sense there, he'll do that, so that's alright. So, alright, well, I mean, as I say, the colonel here realistically is what I need to try and use, but also kind of covered by my marshal, just in case. And try and, yeah, I mean, what I'll do now is obviously use my scouts to try and get a fix on his colonel as soon as possible. I mean, he's probably going to get his defences in, so I need to reevaluate how I'm going to go in on things. What am I up on him? Alright, so yeah, I've got to be careful I don't make a mistake there. I mean, I do need to get this general out, obviously, so I mean, what I need to do, yeah, is something with the spy, really. Start to do that in a moment, work out the best way to go around that, because then I mean, I might be able to sort of drag him down onto the spy. I mean, what I could do next time he gives me a chance, I might start to move this scout along. Alright, well, yeah, I mean, let me get a check on that then. Alright, so there's a captain. I might start to, yeah, look to sort of get something pretending to be the spy to give me a chance to get out. Oh wow, okay, so there's the colonel. So alright, well, he's gonna take a risk. I mean, what I may be able to do there is sort of pin him eventually. Let's see, try and do it that way. I mean, Yeah, I will be able to sort of pin it a little bit there. So that's his colonel there then. Alright, so that does open the doors for me through the middle now. Yeah, that's alright. We know that that was a captain there. So, I mean, this other stuff moved. And then what I may do is start to set a trap in a moment for his marshal if it comes round. Okay, so alright, well we know that that's the colonel around there, so if I can try and sort of get on it. With the general, but I need to sort of get this into a position where I can sort of sneak round. I mean, I'm not sure he's going to take the bluff on it, because I've got a feeling he's going to come in on this anyway. Now we do know that other one's now moving. Oh, he's going to try and do that, is he? But that ain't gonna work. So alright, well let me think now then. I mean, I guess I can try and sort of get the major up and out. Okay, now he's sort of moving other stuff now. So, okay, so that's good, he's given me one of those. So I mean, I wonder if he's going to start looking to do with something with a spy, you see. So I might look to get a scout. Okay, well that's a major there. So let's see, I mean he might just try and do something with his spy here, you see. So that's good, I've got his colonel now. So that's good, and I think that could be the spy then. Ah, well, you know, I mean I had to do the job and get the victory there, guys, because you know, I can't, it's all well and good saying yeah, bronze player, but I've got to prove it, haven't I? You know, alright, well, I mean, you know, the key for me is to just be focused. Oh, I've got a feeling I've played this player before, and this could be a full set of security. I mean, it looks like a 50-50 player as well. So, but I mean, what is this, silver captain? I'm not sure what points I'm going to get here. I need 12, don't I? Fingers crossed, guys, that this will be alright as well. But yeah, that wasn't, I wouldn't say it was easy. Let's put a bit of thought in there. Right, so yeah, I mean that captain now, when it gets kind of scouted like that, I've got to get that out there really. Just sort of, yeah, maybe just do it like that, you know. Just to sort of lay a bit of confusion down at the start, encourage them not to, you know, encourage them to think that there's stuff in place there. I mean, the only thing that's going to concern me there is a martial blitzer. I mean, the thing is, yeah, they could come in looking to do exchanges, you see, quite early, and that's something that I find can catch me out a little bit sometimes, you know. So well, I won't move that one there, and then what we're going to do is more this sort of original style here then, and just sort of go for it down these flanks here. Maybe just take these along. Okay, so alright, so what I may do is just go again and then to cover that general. But I mean, this is the bit where I'm always a little bit unsure what's the best way. Okay, so yeah, he's made an attack on that captain. Sorry, on that piece in front of the captain, so let's see, I mean, I guess out of the two of them I should reveal the sergeant first. as a sort of way to defend. But now let's see then with this Louis, we can chip away. Okay. So alright, so the likelihood of that being a sort of big gun there, I'm not convinced that it is. So let's press on this one. Let's see if it's going to get taken. Wow, okay, so that's the colonel there. Let's see what's covering it. Wow, and a general there. So I mean, what are we thinking, guys? Are we thinking there that possibly the marshal sort of found there and all? So, alright, well what I may do is put a bit of threat on this piece, because I wonder if this is the spy covering everything in here. If we've got a bomb down there, or if this attacks, let's see, okay. So alright, so we've got the general and a colonel. Let's go fix on what was in the corner. Right, okay. General, colonel. Okay, so and now sort of something coming down there. Alright, well, I mean, I guess what that can do for me is potentially open up stuff with this colonel. So we've got to get this fixed in here, general and a colonel. I mean, I guess what I can do is, yeah, just to put a bit of pressure on that then. I wonder if we've got the marshal there. Let's see what he's got covering. Okay, so he's got miners at this front line, so that's interesting. Let's sort of press here. I mean, I might sort of drag something else over in a moment, because I don't necessarily want to reveal the general to a real low piece, you know. So I mean, okay, alright, so we've got a captain there. So alright, well I mean, what am I up now? You see, this is where I've got to be careful, isn't it? Oh well, I'm not up a great deal, am I? Alright, well let me sort of just get these pieces up a bit then. We need to now just establish where his marshal is. Now that's the last. Okay, so we've got the general and the colonel there. I mean, there's no way that this is going to be the marshal, surely. Major wise, I've got to be careful. Alright, so let's go up with this Louis then. See, I mean, he's going to potentially go for it with captains, I guess. Sort of what he's been doing. I mean, I guess yeah, perhaps I should just charge with my colonel, and then at least that will get us a fix on where his marshal is, because it won't be one of those two down there. But let's see what this is here. Okay, so it's Louis. Okay, so Louis, general and colonel there. So yeah, this is what I was sort of thinking, sort of get a captain over here to sort of deal with these rogue bits that are coming in, and then if anything that's sort of bigger, he can sort of get snagged by the general. Although obviously, yeah, you see, this is the thing now, the general of his could be coming in. Okay, so what's happening there? I mean, yeah, this is the one I was wondering, you know, if it's actually the marshal that's all alongside there, you know. So I might just sort of maybe get a fix on it. He sort of chases down with it. I mean, I've got a feeling he knows that that one was the colonel. Let's get a fix on that. It is the marshal. Wow. So, alright, the only thing then to worry about down there would be a colonel. But he doesn't know this is a major anyway. So, alright, well, I mean, what I can do is just sort of back down. Is he going to take a risk? So, alright, well, at least now then we do know what's happening here now a little bit. So, alright, so we've got one colonel over that side. So, yeah, this colonel's now free to roam up here. And demolish anything that's there. I mean, if we get one of the colonels, let's see, I can sort of tuck him in if he wants to chase. I mean, I might lose that sort of Louis, but you know, I mean, then again, what I can do now is start to sort of move this colonel up again, and if he wants to come again, you know, we've got general and a colonel over that way, and I can sort of drag him past my spy if he wants to do that. But I've got to think, yeah, these two have moved, so I can sort of press in on them. I mean, one of them could be the major. Actually, yeah, I might just tuck my general back in here then, so that if it does come back, I can sort of trap it if it is a major. Let's see what's going to happen here. It's a bit of a tense standoff a bit here. Oh, did he move? No. So yeah, General, Colonel, Marshal. Alright, so he's now, yeah, just looking to do that then. So, okay, well, I might just sort of press up again. What was that? That was a Louis, I believe, over there. Oh no. So yeah, I mean, I might just sort of like now look to obviously move my spy in a bit better spot. Try and sort of obviously lure him in a bit. I mean, I need to sort of now obviously get the Marshal into play a little bit. I mean, I need to sort of convince him the wrong one is the spy, so I might use this captain now as a little bit of bait. I mean, what it may do is lure out a scout, his last scout. I'd like to, I guess, fix on that, so then that way I can sort of look to push up with the spy, get the general up in there. I don't want to, yeah, I don't want to necessarily leave the spy uncovered there. Alright, so actually I need to be careful then that, okay, so he's just got something going over there. So let's see, if I sort of press up here, just sort of temporarily, okay, he's going to have something coming in there. So alright, so yeah, if I do it this way, get rid of that. Yeah, that's only likely to, as I say, be a colonel if nothing else. And if he wants to sort of come down on that, alright, so he's running away there. So yeah, let's again now just sort of pull back on this. Marshal now, I guess I can sort of look to so yeah, I mean, he's going to probably look to come around with the general now then, I guess, press on stuff. So I just want to be careful about that. I mean, this could be the scout coming in. Alright, so the general was tucked in behind there. The colonel, I think, has now been tucked in there. And I guess I could technically do an exchange now if I'm up enough. No, I'm not up enough on other pieces. So alright, well, I may just sort of press then for the time being there. try and I mean, he's probably, yeah, he may sort of look to come in, I guess, and do an exchange on the Colonel. So perhaps I can sort of tuck that in a little bit, just in case he's coming in. Alright, so yeah, he's now sort of going around with that general there, I believe. So maybe I've got to be cautious here now, so I don't get tangled up with my pieces. I mean, I think that was the Colonel now tucked in here. This I can't quite remember what it was, so I'll sort of move that back for the time being. Take it a bit easy there. I mean, I can sort of potentially get this major right out now, I think. Tuck him back in. So yeah, I mean, we know there's a Colonel behind there. So, I mean, it's a bit of a risk. Oh, I am up a captain anyway, so he wants to sort of do a tester on it. What I may do is sort of start to fake a little bit with this. Alright, well, I can sort of use this now as, again, a more of a sort of fake spy. It's not as easy as I'd like, 'cause I mean, he has sort of mixed up a lot of stuff down there, but I've got a feeling that that's a general and there's the Colonel still. Oh, right, okay. Well, that's a shame, isn't it, that I've sort of lost track of that one there. Alright, well, I've got to now make sure that I don't do that again. I mean, it's only a captain which I was up anyway. So, okay. So, alright, what else? I mean, he's going to... Yeah, I mean, now then, I just need to be careful again that that doesn't happen. We know that that's the Marshal. I mean, I don't need to sort of concern myself too much with the... with the Colonel that I've lost track of, you know. I mean, what I could do... Alright, so that is the general there then. He's going to look to come in on that, isn't he? So, I guess there's a potential bluff on. Or, you know, I want to try and obviously lure him onto it. So, alright, well, anything else? What I may do, yeah, is if he's sort of going to come in one way down there, what I may do is just start to like put this Marshal this way, so that if he starts coming back round, obviously then I can sort of stop him. Or if he wants to close in on that, yeah, I mean, if he wants to sort of close in on this, okay, yeah, and then now he's obviously looking to do that again. So what I can do is maybe just start to sort of bring that round. Now my spy, he's got one more scout in place, so what I may do, obviously I need to do, is to get this spy in a better spot now. So yeah, I mean, what I can do then is just sort of go up here and then get all of this without any issue. And I mean, we've got that other one over there, you see, that Colonel. So yeah, I mean, whatever this is, I mean, I can look to sort of pin. But we know we've got his Marshal and his General there now, so... Okay, so, alright, well, I've got to now look to just pull back here, just in case. Because this last scout that's coming in wants to find out everything, obviously, so... Wow, okay. So he's sort of taken a risk there. Maybe I better go this way. And then he may come in with his general thinking that that's the scout, that's the spy. I mean, he's got that he's got that colonel somewhere down there, but I must say I've sort of forgotten which one it is, especially after we sort of shuffled stuff around. It made things a bit more difficult. Ah, well, so we'll go for that then. And then, I mean, if he doesn't want to do the exchange, I can get his marshal taken care of as well. Well, I must say, I didn't think that that was going to happen like that, so easy. I mean, now, if this is a colonel, we'd do that for him, because then, you know, I mean, I've got now... Well, okay, well, yeah, I mean, it was going to be difficult for him there. Oh, plus 10, we're just within reach again, aren't we, guys? Alright, well, I mean, let's not push it this time. Let's just have a break. I mean, yeah, I can fit one more in. So, I mean, I'm probably going to aim for, well... See, because I don't want to just go in, I've got something to do as well, so that's the main thing. But I mean, I don't want to necessarily do it in half hour. I might just have a 15-minute break, fresh air, and do these bits. So I won't necessarily schedule the stream, but just sort of look out for me in 15 minutes, alright guys? So I hope you enjoyed that one. That was pretty surprising how that turned out there, that way you walked in on all that stuff there. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in about 15 minutes, guys. Alright, see ya. Bye.